At a young age, Jack was suddenly told by his grandfather that he would inherit a multi-billion fortune, but only on one condition. He had to marry the girl standing in front of him. If he refused, every penny of the estate would go to a stray dog. The so-called bride-to-be was no ordinary girl either. She was Ella, one of the school's most admired beauties. But she also happened to be his sworn enemy. Whenever they met, sparks flew, and both had sworn they would never date each other, even if they were the last two people left in the world. Yet this time, his grandfather wanted them married outright. Jack had just turned 18, a top student who always ranked first in his class. Ella, firmly in second place, was the toughest rival he ever had. She constantly nitpicked over trivial things, like the chalkboard not being wiped clean enough, or his notes in the attendance log being too dramatic. Jack found it maddening, convinced she should spend that energy studying instead. Ella, however, claimed she was only trying to fix his bad habits. Their friend Jenny couldn't understand why Ella always picked fights with Jack, and Ella herself couldn't explain it either. All she knew was that every time she saw his face, it sparked an instinctive irritation, like spotting a cockroach. Jenny suspected Ella actually cared about Jack, which made Ella blow up in denial. Jack, for his part, swore he would never end up with her. On his way home, Jack received a call from his grandfather demanding he come immediately. Knowing how forceful his grandfather could be, he didn't bother resisting. Soon enough, his grandfather's men surrounded him. After all, this was the man who had once pulled the North Joe Group out of economic collapse and turned it into a world-class IT empire, still leading it personally even in his 60s. When Jack arrived at the appointed place, he just wanted to read quietly. But to his annoyance, Ella was there too. She had thought she was only coming along to have dinner with her grandmother, yet here she was facing Jack again. And the two started bickering on the spot. That was when Jack's grandfather and Ella's grandmother appeared together, calmly announcing that the two should get married. Both Jack and Ella were stunned. Then the truth came out. His grandfather and her grandmother had once been in love in their youth, but fate kept them apart. Each had gone on to marry someone else and build a family, and now both their partners had long since passed away. Having reunited late in life, they decided to begin a twilight romance. Yet the regret of not being together sooner still lingered. Since time couldn't be turned back, they wanted Jack and Ella to fulfill the dream they themselves had missed.